Love, laughter, and a touch of stardom. It all starts right here. Kelly and Mark, only on Veilbreaker. She didn't say a word. No post, no interview, no press statement. Just silence. One day, Kelly Ripa was everywhere, glowing under studio lights, making everyone laugh on morning TV, walking red carpets in glittering gowns. And the next, she was gone. Fans were stunned. Social media exploded with theories. Did something happen? Was there a feud, a scandal, a secret project? But no. Behind that silence, something far more human and far more beautiful was unfolding. It didn't start with a dramatic moment. It started in the little things. Mark, her husband, had always been the heart of their home. The kind of man who could make their kids laugh until they couldn't breathe. The kind of man who brewed her coffee exactly how she liked it. Strong, with a little too much sugar. But lately, Kelly noticed the coffee going cold. He'd sit by the window longer than usual, staring out, lost in thought. Some mornings, he didn't even turn on the news. And this was a man who never missed the headlines. At first, Kelly didn't push. She just watched, quietly. The way you do when your heart already knows something's wrong, but your mind isn't ready to admit it. One evening, she reached for his hand, and instead of words, he just squeezed it, a little tighter than usual. That small, wordless moment told her everything. The kids started noticing too. "Is Dad okay?" they asked. Kelly smiled and said, "He's just tired." But deep down, she knew it wasn't that simple. Days turned into weeks. She began canceling meetings, skipping events, rearranging her entire schedule without explanation. To her friends, it looked like she was just taking a break. But Kelly wasn't resting. She was preparing. Then came the night that changed everything. The house was quiet, the kids asleep, the glow from the kitchen lights soft and golden. Mark was sitting at the table, his face pale, eyes distant. When he finally spoke, his voice trembled. He said, "I don't want to ask this, but I need you to stop. The show, the travel, everything. Just for now. Just be here." She froze. She had built her career brick by brick, years of early mornings, endless rehearsals, the grind of being constantly seen, and now you was asking her to step away from it all? Not forever, just until they knew more. Kelly looked at him, really looked at him. He wasn't a man from the red carpets anymore. He was scared, vulnerable, human. And in that moment, she realized something she'd always known deep down. The cameras, the crowds, the applause, none of it mattered compared to this man sitting across from her. She didn't say anything at first, just nodded, tears filling her eyes. "Okay, I'll step back." That night, she sent the emails. She cleared her schedule. She dimmed the spotlight herself, not because of scandal or burnout, but because of love. When the news broke, it came with no headlines, no exclusive interviews. Just silence. One of the most familiar faces in television had vanished, and no one knew why. But Kelly wasn't hiding. She was home. Folding laundry, cooking dinner, reading to Mark from their old journals, and laughing at stories the world had long forgotten. She traded red carpets for warm blankets, bright lights for soft lamplight, fame for peace. Her team called, begging for statements. The network offered flexibility, but she said only this: "I need this time, and I won't explain it on camera." For years, Kelly had performed through pain, smiled through loss, and shown up no matter what. But this time was different. This time, she wasn't choosing work, she was choosing life. There were moments, beautiful, quiet, heartbreaking moments, when she'd just sit beside him holding his hand. Sometimes he'd make a joke about her cooking, and they both laugh until they cried. Other times, the house would fall silent, and she just listened to his breathing. Sometimes slow, sometimes shaky, and pray for one more good day. Fame had built their life, but love was now holding it together. One evening, as the sunset painted the room in soft gold, Mark looked at her and whispered, Thank you for everything. She smiled, that kind of smile that carries 1,000 memories, and brushed a lock of hair from his forehead. No stage, no cameras, no noise. Just them. She didn't fall apart. She became his anchor, strong, steady, unshakable. And in that silence, they said goodbye without ever needing the word. Kelly didn't disappear from the world. She simply chose a different kind of stage, one lit not by spotlights, but by love. A stage where applause came in the form of a soft thank you, and every scene ended with a kiss goodnight. And maybe, just maybe, that's the most powerful comeback story of all. Not about fame, but about knowing when to stop performing and start living. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to share your love in the comments below. Tell someone you care about how much they mean to you. Because sometimes the most unforgettable moments aren't the loudest. They're the quiet ones, shared between two people who chose each other over everything else. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe to Veilbreaker, and stay with us.